This video is brought to you by 3, bringing you 4G at no extra cost and some exclusive deals over at BeTechcom.
Hey guys, welcome to BeTech. It's Basil here with the Nokia Lumia 930 and the HTC One M8. The HTC One announced last week, the Lumia 930 announced this week. Two really cool phones, largely based on the cameras behind them. But we're going to kick off telling you about the design, and they're both metal, aluminium unibody devices. The N8 has this brushed metal backing. It's curvaceous, feels soft, elegant in the hand, but still very, very solid and robust. We absolutely love this phone. Every time we look at it, every time we touch it, we really think to ourselves, wow, HTC has nailed the design on this. The Lumia 930 also has a unibody chassis, a very prominent aluminium frame. It's solid in the hand. It's available in a range of colors. You've got this white version, as well as a gold version, which is orangey, and a green version. So orange, green and white. It doesn't feel quite as soft, doesn't feel quite as nice or elegant as the HTC One M8, but it does offer full HD 5-inch AMOLED display, so you're going to get really beautiful punchy colors, in addition to the fact you've got wireless charging on here too. As far as design highlights go, on the right hand side you can see a volume rocker, power button and two-stage camera button. At the base is where you've got a micro USB port, no buttons on the left. Up at the top is a 3.5mm jack and a nano SIM slot. Flip side, that 20 megapixel rear facing camera, a dual flash, and wireless charging is obviously as standard as we said, and you've got a loudspeaker. The screen itself, AMOLED curved display, which looks absolutely glorious, and the pixel density means you're going to get a very, very sharp picture, perfect for things like reading. As for the HTC One M8, we can unlock that to reveal boom sound speakers up top and bottom for a great stereo experience. On the right hand side you've got a micro SD card slot and a volume rocker. At the base is that 3.5mm jack and micro USB port. Left side no buttons whatsoever, and a nano SIM slot. Up at the top, infrared blaster, TV remote control and power button. Flipping it around and you've got dual cameras and a warm and cool LED flash. No wireless charging, but you do have NFC on both devices. That display is a full HD LCD panel and it looks absolutely stellar as well. So both of these phones are going to be perfect for multimedia. I'm bringing them closer into frame so you can kind of see what we mean in terms of the display. Just thumbing through the UIs, you can immediately see brilliant panels. As far as the software inside, Android versus Windows Phone, which you prefer is going to be down to you. Windows Phone 8.1 is on the Lumia 930. It's got a pull-down notifications bar, for example, a swipe keyboard. You can see we've actually got a background on some of our key live tiles, so they do look very attractive. It's also much more functional as well. You can fit more live tiles on a screen. Nokia supplements the experience with cool things that they always have done with, such as Nokia's Here Drive, Here Maps and Mixed Radio. But you can also tweak the white balance even with Nokia's color balance. So yeah, very, very cool stuff on the Lumia 930. On the HTC One, Android is supplemented by HTC with the likes of Blink Feed. You've also got a variable number of home screens and an applications tray like so. Pull down notifications bar is very stock. But the real thing is that dual camera experience. One thing that you can do on both of these devices is double tap to wake. So that is fantastic. Nokia introduced this on the N9 and HTC has adopted it, and we're not going to lambast them for it. We think it's a great idea. 5 megapixel front facing camera on here too. So as far as the optics go, these are very different. You've got a massive pixel count, 20 on here, even though it only produces 5 megapixel images. On the HTC One M8, you've got a 4.1 megapixel picture, but the pixels are actually slightly larger. So they both go about combating noise in their own way. We can't give you a conclusive verdict as to which is better just yet, based on the fact we haven't actually had the 930 for more than 5-10 minutes, but we can definitely say if it's anything like the 1020 and 1520, it's going to perform very well on the imaging front. It's an optically image stabilized lens as well, so it's going to make for a great video recorder. Processors inside, Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor in the Lumia 930, 2 gig of RAM, In addition, you've also got 32 gig internal memory. The HTC One M8 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor, again with 2 gig RAM and 16 gig or 32 gig memory, but don't forget this is expandable. If you've got any questions about either of these phones, make sure you ping them in the comment section below. Hopefully that's answered all of them. If you like the video, please click like. If you like the channel in general, click subscribe and head over to BeTech.com, where you can find the latest in smartphones, tablets, smart gadgets and some awesome deals as well.
At the top of the screen is where you can find 3 hand-picked videos for your viewing pleasure. On the left is where you can subscribe, and on the right hand side you can find some exclusive deals if you head over to BeTech.com.